CJ Flyer back with the fire, another uncensored YouTube commentary video on the NBA channel. It's happening. We got 2 videos in the span of 1 month. Unbelievable. We're back in business, baby. All right, so we got the NBA playoffs, the play-in starting tomorrow. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner here, real tiny text. I'm recording this on Monday, April 15th, the night before the first play-in day. That being, I believe it's the Western Conference first, the Lakers, Pelicans, and Kings, Warriors games. So if you missed the last video, we were predicting the perfect bracket for March Madness, and I fooled y'all. I used reverse psychology. I said don't pick Purdue to go very far. I'm a Purdue fan. I knew what I was doing. They made the championship. Now, they didn't win the championship, but Edie must have watched that video and used it as inspiration because, oh my goodness, that man was unbelievable, playing out of his mind. But look, this isn't a college basketball video. This is an NBA video. So I have no reverse psychology here, okay? Like, I could try to use it for the Mavs, tell everyone don't pick the Mavs to win round 1. We're going to take this a little bit more seriously, all right? College basketball, it's hard to take the March Madness seriously because with the single elimination tournament, anything can happen. If the NBA was single elimination, I would be picking all kinds of weird outcomes, okay? Let's be honest. Like, the Pelicans could make the finals if it was a single elimination bracket. Let's just be real, okay? I know that sounds a hot take of the day, okay? Hot take. And before anyone tries to flame me in the comments below, just keep in mind, Stephen A. Smith left Luka out of his top 5 for MVP. You can say anything and still have a job in sports media. So anything that's not going to get you canceled. All right, so for this Pick'em Bracket Challenge, I'm not logged in, by the way. I'll log in and do this later. I just wanted to get this video done and uploaded. So we got the play-in games. We don't actually get to pick the play-in outcomes. I wish we could. I don't know why they don't include that. Maybe there's a separate Pick'em challenge for that. Not quite sure. But regardless, I'll just tell y'all who I'm going to pick for the play-in games. So first off, of course, the 7th seed is who gets picked first. It's the winner of that Lakers-Pelicans game. And this might surprise you. I'm going to take the Pelicans here, okay? Look, I get it. LeBron and company. You shouldn't be betting against LeBron in most cases. But in this case, I do think this Pelicans team has something going for him. I watched the game against the Warriors, and Zion did get a little bit gassed towards the end of that game. He's definitely huffing and puffing, and let's be honest, his stamina's still not up to par. He's had a great season, okay? This is probably the best season of his career so far, but the man his stamina's still not to where it needs to be for the playoffs, in my opinion. So that being said, the rest of the team, you got CJ McCollum, you got Brandon Ingram. That whole team is stacked. They got defensive talent with the role players and Trey Murphy and Herb Jones. Look, I'm a Pelicans believer. So Pelicans are going to be a 7 seed. And then for the 8 seed, Kings Warriors, I'm going to go ahead and take the Warriors here just by a slim margin. And then it'll be Warriors versus Lakers. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take the Lakers. So round 1, Thunder and Lakers. The Thunder, of course, one of the youngest teams in the league with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's going to be voted in top 3 MVP. I'm a Mavs fan. I'm not even going to start getting into. I could make a whole 24-hour long video about how ridiculous it is that people are picking Shai over Luka. We're not going to do that right now. That's not what we're here for. So Thunder and Lakers. That's what I'm assuming to be this first round matchup. And I do think the Thunder are going to win, despite the Lakers having, of course, more playoff experience. They have Gabe Vincent, who just made it to the finals last year with the Heat. He's now on that Lakers team. Doesn't get a lot of playing time, but he's there. They got some other bench guys that have been around, have made it, heck, the conference finals last year against the Nuggets. That being said, this Thunder team is pretty scary. You got Chet, one of the top blocked shot players in the league. You got Shai. You got some good role players and Lou Dort and Josh Giddey. And The two Jalen Williams. I mean, look, okay, we're taking the Thunder. That being said, I mean the Lakers, they're not bad. Okay, I think this is gonna be Thunder in 6. I don't think it's gonna go to 7 games, but it'll be a close 6-game series. Clippers and Mavs. Boy, oh boy, as a Mavs fan, look, it's PTSD. All right, I'm just because got to root for my Mavs here. We're going Mavs in 7. They're gonna somehow pull out a victory in LA in Game 7. LA's a Lakers town anyway, so who's to say that home crowd's gonna get that hyped up for that team anyways? Okay, Wolves Suns. This one's difficult. This is like, the Wolves have historically, as of the past 2 decades, just been a poverty franchise up until the last couple years. The Suns have just been continuing to get embarrassed at certain points in the playoffs. So, like, who's gonna fall flat first? That's really what's going on here. No, but for real, the Suns, they have a lot of guys like Beal and Durant and Booker that shoot from the mid-range and out. The Timberwolves have a team that is built to defend the interior better than the outside. And yeah, I'm not sure you're going to put Gobert and Towns out there. I got to take the Suns. We're going to go Suns. It's going to be 6 or 7. I'm going to go 7. I'm going to go 7. Suns in 7. It's going to happen. All right, Nuggets, Pelicans. We're taking Nuggets. I'm going to take Nuggets I'm going to go 5. I'm not even going to bother explaining that. Over on the East, play-in games. First off, Heat and Sixers. Now, I do not recall. Is Joel Embiid back from injury? I thought he got injured again. Look, I mean the Sixers team is good even without Embiid. Like they're not conference finals good without Embiid, but they're good. The Bulls and the Hawks are garbage. So I mean it's going to be Heat and Sixers between the 7 and the 8. Let's just assume just for comedic purposes, we're going to assume Sixers win the first play-in game, Heat win the second play-in game. So it's Celtics Heat in the first round. I just want to see that. I want to see Celtics Heat. Celtics win it in 7. And then Cavs and Magic. This is going to be one of the low-key entertaining series in my mind. This is one that'll probably go to 6 or 7 games. You got both these teams really. I mean, the Cavs did make the playoffs last year, but both these teams have some young guys with very little playoff experience, with the exception of Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, he's had a number of first and second round exits throughout his career with the Utah Jazz. He had a first round exit last year against the Knicks, and now they're back again, back at it. So can the Cavs actually pull out a first round victory this year? Against the Magic, we got the likes of Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Okoro, Karis LeVert. You got Mobley, you got Jared Allen. I mean, look, they got some good defensive bigs in my mind, and the Magic. I mean, they got some good players, but I don't feel like they're quite there yet. I mean, Paolo, this is going to be his first showing in the playoffs, like we just kind of rolled out, but I'm taking Cavs. It's gonna be I'm going with all these 7-game series, man. Bucks Pacers. The Pacers will surprise people, but I still think the Bucks will take this one in 5 games. Knicks and Sixers. I don't know what's going on with Joel Embiid. Look, if Embiid's back, then hold on. I'm gonna search this on my phone real quick. Hold up. Is Embiid back? I can't believe I didn't look this up before I started recording. I mean, what kind of a sports talk YouTube channel is this, really? Let's see. Embiid will suit up in the play-in tournament. Oh, hopeful. Nick Nurse is hopeful that Embiid will suit up in the play-in tournament 5 hours ago. Okay. Yeah, look, let's just say the Sixers are going to win even without Embiid, and then they'll be back. Now, I mean, Embiid can be a bit injury-prone. We've seen it before. So let's go Sixers in 7 against the Knicks. I like the Knicks a lot. I like Jalen Brunson. I'm a huge Jalen Brunson fan. One of my favorite players. One of my favorite non-Mavs players in the league, I guess I should say. Obviously, being a former Mav and being very wholesome, and I mean, it's easy to root for the guy. Let's be honest. So we're taking Sixers again. Just a reminder, everyone. This is the Sixers, not the Heat. Heat were up here. We had them losing to the Celtics in 7. Okay, back to the West. Thunder. Oh man. I like. Hold on. Sorry, I'm not picking them in 4. I'm trying to. There we go. Undo it. Look, there is a small part of me that's like, guys, Mavs could win this one in 6 or 7 games, but oh man, I don't know. It's gonna pain me to choose against the Mavs, but I have to choose against the Mavs. We're gonna go Thunder in 6 on this one. Yeah, Thunder in 6. And it's not because of a Shea versus Luka matchup. Like, not everyone freak out at once here. Like, let's calm down. Let's just look at this realistically here. Like, the Thunder's bigs versus the Mavs bigs. I mean, I don't know. Could Gafford muscle down Chet Holmgren? Probably, maybe. I don't know. But the size difference, the height difference, I don't know. I want to believe that the Mavs could win this. Like, if there's okay, let's get it straight here. If there is any, you know what? Everyone else is going to choose the Thunder. F it. We're choosing the Mavs. I'm talking myself into it. They're going to lose in the first round, aren't they? I'm talking myself into it. This is like the complete opposite of what I did with Purdue in the March Madness perfect prediction bracket. So Mavs are going to lose in like 5 games against the Clippers. But okay, Suns Nuggets. We're taking Nuggets. That's not even second guessing myself there. Celtics and Cavs. We're gonna take the Celtics. Like, Cavs Magic's gonna be a fun series, and then assuming the Celtics don't lose to the Heat or the Sixers, it'll be an easy cruising to the conference finals in my mind. I mean, they were by far the best team in the league this year with over 60 wins. Not really a whole lot to say. The only thing that can hurt the Celtics in the playoffs leading up to the conference finals is injuries. And that's it. They have the perfect starting 5, the ideal NBA starting 5. You got the stretch 5 in Porzingis. Shout out to former Maverick Porzingis. And then, of course, you got Jason Tatum, MVP candidate. You got Jaylen Brown, who biggest contract in the league. But look, he's a scoring wing. He's got potential to get some buckets on the outside or inside. You got guys like Derek White, who they can put up double type numbers on a regular basis. They don't need to be the number 1 scoring option, but if you need them to be on a given night, they can do that. Same with Drew Holiday and good defensive presence as well. So, I mean, enough is enough, right? Do I need to say any more? I'm just rambling at this point. Look, do I really need to explain myself? I'm taking the Celtics, and hell, I'd give it the Celtics in 5 against the Cavs. Honestly, Celtics in 5. All right, Bucks and Sixers. So, this is funny. So, Doc Rivers versus his former team from the year before. Look, just for the sake of narrative, I mean, this is all assuming that Embiid is healthy. We're gonna take Embiid and the Sixers in 7, and then we're gonna have the 1-7 matchup in the conference finals in the East. All right, going to the West, Nuggets in 5. This is where the Mavericks run probably ends. I don't need to explain myself here. I just think the Nuggets are too good. I know they lost to the Spurs the other day. They lost the 1 seed. Womp, womp, womp. But look, guys, it's the Nuggets, okay? It's a regular season game. Jokic is probably busy thinking about his horses at home or something. He probably didn't even care. No, but look, this Mavs team, a whole lot better than they were in 2022 when they made the Western Conference Finals. But if you look at the road to the conference finals that year versus this year, I mean, we're talking, it was that Utah Jazz team with Donovan Mitchell and Gobert. And then that offseason, after they lost in the first round, made all those trades, total rebuild after that. Like, that team was ready to disband anyways. And then the very next round, You had the Phoenix Suns, and that one, as much as people and myself included love to clown on Devin Booker and the whole Suns team, I mean that was a competitive series up until the last game or two. So let's not pretend like the Mavs like swept the Suns or something. That's not what happened. And then yeah, after that, what was it? It was the Warriors, and the Warriors just I was present at that game. I think it was game 3 that Wiggins dunked on Luka. That was quite the experience to be in person for. So yeah, I'm taking Nuggets in 5. I don't, the team is better than they were in 2022, that Mavs team, but they still got a ways to go. Still got a little ways to go. Maybe one more move. That's how I'm feeling about that. All right, Celtics and Sixers. I'm gonna take the Celtics in 7, and then we're gonna have Celtics Nuggets. The matchup everyone's been hyping this up all season. Okay. It's been marketed as the potential finals matchup, and I'm a sucker for it, I guess. I mean, like, look, I could see a possible, like, that's the crazy thing about the West this year. I could see a possibility of the Thunder making the finals, the Mavs making the finals, even the Clippers making the finals. Wolves, I'm not a big Wolves guy. I like Anthony Edwards, but that whole team, I'm not a big Wolves fanatic. Just not. Suns, same thing. These two teams I'm actually not too high on. Nuggets I could see. So really there is like a solid minimum 4 teams I could see making it out of the West. And then out of the East, I could see Celtics, Bucks, Knicks, Sixers, Heat. So like 4 or 5 teams I could see getting out of the East. I mean, it's over, it's never been a better time to be an NBA fan if you're like just a casual or neutral fan, or your team's not in the playoffs. Never been a better time to be an NBA fan because of all the uncertainty of who's going to win. But that being said, I'm still a big believer in the Nuggets, and then it's just kind of hard to pick against the Celtics. See, that's what I'm saying. The turning point really is if an injury happens, like let's say middle of Game 4, Game 5 against the Cavs. Celtics have like a 3-0 lead on the Cavs, and then Porzingis goes out with a knee injury, Tatum twists his ankle or something, then the Celtics have problems. And that's hard to predict, that kind of stuff. So the only one you can really predict maybe is Embiid, which I'm still having the Sixers going to the conference finals, because, I mean, would it not be hilarious to see the Sixers beat the Bucks? Unless you're a Bucks fan. Sorry, Bucks fans. But anyways, here we are, Celtics, Nuggets, finals. And this is where I'm just going Nuggets in 7. Nuggets in 7. How many points will be scored in game 1 of the finals between both teams? Well, definitely more than 200, let's be honest. Probably going to be more like, let's go like 234. There you go. All right, that's it. That's the predictions. We're predicting the Denver Nuggets win again, back-to-back NBA championships. Their road would be them beating the Pelicans in 5 in the first round, beating the Suns in 6 in the second round, beating the Mavs in 5 in the conference finals. I'm probably like, sorry, I didn't mean to pick Mavs there. Do I have to repick this? Yeah, I do. Okay. I'm probably being lower on the Mavs than I should be. This is where my reverse psychology tricks are. Oh, no, but now that I said it, it's ruined. Never mind, didn't work. Now the Mavs aren't going to win. Shucks. Okay, that's it. 234 points total. That's it. That's the pick. Let me know who you're picking to be in the finals and win the finals this year in the comments down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.